the master chef, Warren L. Booker Jr.
Let's see.
Hello, people. This is Warren L. Booker Jr. Thank you so much. We have reached 100 subscribers. Actually, as of today, it's 149. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep it going. Potluckers, potluckers, potluckers. It's another episode of the soon-to-be internationally known webcast, The Potluck. I'm so happy that you are here with me. This is another pre-recorded show because by now, you guys know what I have going on. So that is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. However, we're gonna delve straight in true Potluck fashion. We're gonna have an appetizer, but before we do that, I want to say Happy Resurrection Week to everyone. He would not come down from the cross just to save himself. He decided to die for you and me, and we know that's not how the story ended. And we're gonna hear about that all over the world on Sunday. So we're gonna branch on over to our appetizer. And again, I always think that it's rude for me to order appetizer and not share with you. So here's the shared appetizer. Lord. Oh Lord. I hope I'm passing these tests. My gangster is constantly being tested. Hashtag last few months. I feel like I need to put myself in E flat. And that probably ain't right, because I don't know no notes. But Lord, I hope I'm passing these tests, because my Packing Town Pine Bluff Gangsta Beta Theta chapter gangster is constantly being tested these last few months. And I know that me as a person, as a human, as a Black male, I know that I'm growing, and mainly as a Christian. And today's session, there's no topics, there's no fancy videos that I'll be bringing in. But I just want to vent, because I feel like things happen to me for a reason. And I think that sometimes it's meant for me to share with other people, because they may be experiencing similar things or will experience things in the future. And according to my appetizer, of course, just in life, and I'm gonna take a little circumvent with this. Cheers, Booker. Yeah, shout out to Booker. With that being said, these last few months, I can say that I've been tested. This is the bread. People that I've never been into arguments with. We've had disagreements. People that I love have hurt me, which is life. Randomly going to restaurants, people having attitudes or talking crazy. And those that know me, and probably my best friend and my cousin Kanisha, they know me. They know where I can go. But I've tried to unalive, because I know we're on social media, that person. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it has been hard these last few months. It's been real hard. I'm not throwing any shade, not throwing any hints. Any situation I'm talking about, I'm not going to mention any names, but if those individuals happen to see this, you know who you are, and you know that I came to you and we talked about it. And that's the key thing. I came to you and I talked about it. I really think the reason most arguments happens, or most falling outs happen, or most relationships end, is because there was a lack of communication. It's either something was communicated wrong, or something was not communicated. You wanted the person to be a mind reader. And what I'm realizing while I'm going through this, for me, I like to deal with things as soon as possible, because physically it makes me sick. I play it over in my head. I play what I should have said, what I should have done, how would it have been different? What if I would have did this? What if I would have said that? Did I do it myself, or was it their fault? And I relive it over and over again. That's just a vivid mind to have. I'm a creative. I'm a playwright. I'm a filmmaker. Things come to me in dreams, so that can be expected. And I definitely don't want God to take that away. So I try to deal with things as soon as possible. Now, my method of dealing with things may not be what you approve of. I'm not one that run to social media with everything, but there are some situations where I am not ready to talk to the person. I'm not ready to talk to the person because I might have a homicide on my mind, or I may have some things that my tongue could do that can't be repaired. So I may vent and go to social media and probably type a cryptic message, not mentioning any names, and you know, let the chips fall where they may. Or I may be not that messed up about it and able to go to that person within minutes and let you know, as long as you live, you would never say this to me, or you would never do this to me if you expect us to remain friends, or if you expect us to maintain a relationship. But the key thing is communication. I realize sometimes things are not always instant. And I think our society forces it. Go ahead and do this. That person may not be ready. That person may be willing to forgive, but they're not ready to, they haven't gotten over the hurt yet. So they can move on to the process of forgiving. So don't rush things. And again, I'm just sharing this to help somebody. As I help you, I'm helping myself. Um, I know as a teacher, I have definitely learned patience, because a student can come in your room, curse you out, and you can go through the protocol and they're there the next day, and you have to treat them the same and act as if nothing ever happened. Now, there is a way to deal with that, because this is not what we're going to do in this area, but I have learned how to deal with people and treat people kindly that have wronged me or that I just simply don't like. And I've learned that in the classroom. I'll be lying to you to say if I like all of my students. Some people, they're not likable, but I love them. I'm going to treat them the same. And before I was a teacher, I even learned that in church. I learned that in Sunday school. Shout out to Old St. James, Old Morning Star, and Miss Fanny Rance and Miss Patricia Monk and all of my Sunday school teachers. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention my parents, Warren and Carolyn Booker, my grandmother, and all my family who have led by example and sown into my life. With all that being said, as a teacher, I have learned that sometimes we catch the aftermath of something that occurred prior to that person even entering my space. And what I experienced had nothing to do with me. So I kind of have to rid myself of what just happened and try to see if I can help the problem and find out what the real problem is. Because I'm like, I ain't did nothing to you. So that can't be about me. What is it? How can I help you? And again, that goes back to professionalism. That goes back to being a Christian, being able to handle things like that. But it's not always that easy. I would be lying to you if I say that that is easy. And being a Christian, I can say that I'm growing, because again, these last few months I've been faced with a lot disrespect, people talking crazy. But I am reminded that the devil's job, and I want you to hear this, devil, is to kill, steal, and destroy. And you ain't about to steal nothing from over here. That's letting me know that I am close to something. That lets me know that I'm doing something right. That lets me know that I'm being tested. Whew. And I'm trying my best. Trying my best not to react. Because naturally, what you give, I give. You nuck, I buck. You come talk to me crazy, I talk back crazy. You come talk to me in Chinese, I come back talk to you in my made up Chinese. I mean, that's just how I naturally, my flesh wants to do, but I am learning, and I have learned that sometimes being a Christian, being the bigger person. Now, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired of being the bigger person. I'm kind of like what Michelle Obama said: when they go low, you go high. No, they going low, and I want to go lower because I am a drum major. At one point, I could do a back bend from standing up all the way where my head would touch the ground. I was the king of winning the limbo competition, so I can get low if push comes to shove. But at the end of the day, you have to question, how will that help the situation? Will that halt what you're trying to do right now? What will that hurt your brand? And I don't think some people are getting that. Even with social media, you're posting certain things and you're killing your brand. My brand is Warren L. Booker Jr. I want positive things attached to that, not negative things. I don't want you to go to my Facebook page and you see a whole bunch of mess and drama. No, people, we have to protect our brands. Now, if you're not ready to communicate with the person when something is going on, then just wait until you're ready, or wait till they're ready. They may not be ready when you are ready. A person does not have to accept your apology, but you've done your part, and eventually they may. We don't have to rush it. We don't have to rush it. And I think sometimes we're forced to do that. So my main purpose to come on here today is just say was to vent because I think this is therapeutic. Again, I have to get things out of me. Again, this is not one targeted event. So if you're gonna share this, share the truth. Um, and that you just have to have control. You have to communicate, communicate, communicate. I don't know what you're saying sometimes if you don't let me know. Now I will say this: sometimes your actions communicate. It speaks louder than words. So if you have unfriended me, or if you stop calling, or if I call you, you send me straight to voicemail, or you ignore me, or you're not coming to things I invite you to, well, that's communicating something. And I get it. And you probably got 3 times, one for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost, and then I'm done. And then on the 4th time, if you're ready, or your first time, if I'm available, if I feel up to it, I will. So again, this is a growth process. I don't have it mastered, but I just feel as if this may help someone. Again, that's the purpose of this platform. That's the purpose of my life. I want to help somebody. In my film, I want to help. In my stage plays, I want to help. That's my main purpose in life. So I want y'all to pray for me that I continue to pass these tests. The song say, "Lord, don't move my mountain, just give me the strength to climb." But yeah, I just pray that they just kind of stop. And I know that that's life. I mean, people are gonna test you in life, but I don't want to. I don't want to go there. You could ask my mama. You don't. I don't. mm, I don't want to go there. I really don't. So hopefully this helps somebody. And with that being said, of course, I'm going to self promote. People, if you have not gotten your tickets to the color purple, you need to do so. Most of the times, people say things are going fast or tickets are going fast, and they've only sold 1 or 2, and they're just trying to push people to get their tickets. It's no capping. They're going fast. Get your tickets. It will be April 13th through the 30th at the Studio Theater, 320 West 7th Street in Little Rock, Arkansas. Their tickets start at 30 general admission, but there are student prices, there are senior citizens prices, there are group pricings that are available. So just see what category you fit and come out and support your boy as Pa, as the chief, as a part of the ensemble. You're gonna see some dancing, you're gonna hear me singing. You're gonna see some stuff that some of y'all have never seen before. So come out and support the cast and I. It's a very talented, loving group. We have an awesome director. We have an awesome assistant director. We just have a great team. Some of my fellow Pine Bluffians are in there. Portia Jones in there with me. Casey Rowland off up in there with me from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, aka All Timer for her, aka Packing Town for me. We got to give a shout out to the suburbs of Pine Bluff. But come out because I promise you, you'll regret it if you miss this production. Again, there are several options to choose from, several days, Thursday through Sunday. So, people, we are working. And with that being said, I'm going to share a video clip with you.
You done in here?
I had a baby boy, Pa. His name's Adam.
Give it to me then. I'll get rid of him same as I did the first one.
Please, Pa.
You can't take care of no baby girl. Now your mama dead, you got her work to do plus your own. Give me this baby.
All right, there you have it, people. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. It is a great show. It's a story of love. It's a story of strength. And I want to let people know that the play is different from the movie. There will be some lines that you probably will say with us, but it delves deeper into the story. If you read the book, the play is more along the lines of the book. The play is more on the lines of the book. You're not going to hear us sing God's trying to tell you something. We are going to take the church. We're going to take the church. So you might want to bring your handkerchief and bring your little what's the thing, the prayer cloth, and maybe want to bring your own sheet too. So when you lay out on the floor, because we're going to give you all. We're going to take you to the juke joint. We're going to take you down through there. And again, it's fun. We have been working so hard. So hard. I've learned a lot, and I'm very appreciative for this opportunity. And there is more to come, people. There's more to come. More to come. So I won't be before you long. I want to say happy Resurrection Week. This is the blood. This was the body. Make sure you put your Easter suit on, say your Easter speech, give God the glory, fellowship with your family, love on your family, because there's a special or something going on in heaven because people are getting out of here. I'm not ready to be in that number, but we don't know the day or the hour. So live each day like it's your last. Have fun, do the things that you want to do, and be blessed. I am Master Chef Warren L. Booker Jr. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the soon to be internationally known webcast, The Potluck. Remember, at The Potluck, we bring whatever you eat. But if it's nasty, we're going to let you know. I'm going to ask who cooked it. And never put raisins in the potato salad that you bring to the potluck table.